So much bot bribery going on, chat. What are we doing? So much bot bribery. It's hard to say. Yeah, chatbot's been upgraded with a brown nose detector, right? Oh, too good, too good. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Happy time zone. Hope we're doing well. We're just wrapping up another episode of the Pen Addict Podcast, episode number 729. It went swimmingly. It went swimmingly. Should be in your podcast feeds later today. Mike had to jump right into connected, so I don't even know if it's. He usually puts them out right away. I don't think he had time today. Let's check. He's usually on top of things. Yeah, that'll be after. That'll be this afternoon. So you can chill on that if you didn't catch it live. But it was fun. We had a good time. And are you having a good time today, chat? How are y'all? How are y'all? It's not bribery if it's the truth. You laughed at that egg pen? Oh my god. I got Mike good on that one. I didn't realize it. I love this is one of my favorite hats. Not just because of what it says, but I like it just kind of fits good. Good morning, Jacqueline. How many fingers am I holding up? I'll get tired of that joke pretty soon. Poor Jacqueline. Poor Jacqueline. um the cap and the cap and beard match on the black tea and glasses. So I didn't realize this when I put it on, and then I turned on the camera. I was like, okay, which day is it again? Which way is up? That's just facts. Like coming back from a show like DC, where you were probably nonstop for like 3 days in a row, was probably like a lot. So I get that. Like it took me like a whole week to get. Sorry, there's something on my screen and it's bothering me because I keep thinking it's on my shirt, but it's on my screen. Um, the egg pen was your revenge for last week's 1P Zento troll he hit you with. True, 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 true. Um, but yeah, it took me like a solid like 4 days to not take a nap every day after coming up from New York. When you do the podcast, do you have audio only or do you have live video of each other? We do audio only. We don't even talk with video on. So yeah, we don't have the video. We just do audio only. Mike doesn't get to see this. I don't get to see the glorious beard. So yeah, we're in Zoom, but audio only. Went to look at my paycheck this morning. It was worried why it wasn't there, and then I hit today that today is in fact Thursday, not Friday. Yeah, it's still like Wednesday for me, which is weird. Which is weird. Procyon, big streaking, big streaking. Bot kisser, bot kisser. We need to get a bot emote. There's another thing we can add to the emote list, chat. We need a bot emote. That'll be a good one. Let me do that. Let me add that to the list. Oh, maybe I should turn the camera on. We'll add the bot to the list. You did a TGS and day job yesterday. Jeez Louise. Don't hey, take some time for yourself. I know you're loving life. Don't overdo it. Here's my DC Hall video, 12 inks and 4 pins. Nice. 12 inks. I did see in the I haven't watched it yet, but I saw the image come up. Lots of Mont Blanc inks, it looks like, which we're actually going to talk about some today. All right. Review queue emote list. We're going to work on the review queue today. Yeah, that's a good bot. Good bot. Actually, we need a lot of bot emotes. So, M Inky Love redeemed Inca pin. Let's go. Let's go, M Inky Love. Let's do it. That platinum pin is bonkers. It kind of is. It kind of is. Or which one? The expensive one or the cheap one? It's yes to both. All right, M Inky pin. Do you have yeah, the cheap one. It is because it's metal. Olaf. Oh, Olaf emote. And Minky Love, do you have an idea of what you want, or do you want me to start doing some show and tell, or what are you thinking? We need Olaf, Metal, or Berserker or something. And then I actually have a bunch of inks in Minky Love we can look at, which is part of like today's episode. Oh, Pink Sailor with pink ink. Oh, I haven't inked that up in a long time. This will be great. Okay, and I might have a pink ink to do that. Olaf is the name of my skee ball machine. Perfect. Good morning, Archio. So Pink Sailor, easy. This one is long overdue. Some inking. Because it's glorious. And as I've mentioned before, it has a very unique nib. This is a stub nib on a Pro Gear Slim, which I remember back in the day, Bungu Box. All right, see ya. Held that especially for me, which was fantastic. So that's a pretty unique setup here. So we're gonna go with this pen. Let me make Mike less drunk here. All right. So M Inky Love. The first thing I want to do, because you're gonna get to choose, but I want to like tip the scales a little bit. I want to look through what inks I need to review, and I think there might be a pink one in there. Can we do that real quick, and then we'll go through some of my other pinks, which are all just like glorious. So Mike is holding the pen now. Mike has this pen as well. So let me get out. So what I'm doing today is we're gonna go through the pending review stuff here. This is a box that lives by my desk and just hoards things. And a lot of it is stuff that I want to review. It doesn't mean I review all of it. That's a nice pen. What is that? Good question. So this is the Bungu Box Sailor Pro Gear Slim Pink Love Edition. They did this, what, 10 years ago? How long ago did this is the first one. It's got the 4-leaf clover cap. So there have been like 2 other editions, I think, maybe. So this was the first one. This is the first pen I ever chased down. 500-ish on eBay. Yeah. But I think it's probably around 10 years old. So, okay, I'm going to start pulling out some of these. Let me see what inks I have in here. I'm going to set some aside. I'll see. So, like, Blaze Orange, I need to review. So I'm going to actually slide that over here. That would look terrible in that pen, though. But I'm pretty sure I have a Kiwi ink that's going to match. So we have Mike's bivalve inks. I need to review those. We have Quetzalcoatl Kiwi. Might be an option. I don't know if I want to do shimmer in this, but it does have a stub nib. We have the Mont Blanc Bram Stoker Purple. And it doesn't have to be one of these inks in Minky Love. I will get out more pink inks, but I'm pretty sure that the further I go in here, I think there's one I'm thinking of. Lavender Purple, Mont Blanc. This is what Simon Aziza just sent me. Then we have Shirakashi, which I'm just holding for the video that I owe Olive Octopus that may or may not ever get made. Just kidding. It is going to get made. Just don't know when. We have, hey, Alamo. We have the Linen Toolbar. This is Kachi. It's a blue-black. Pretty sure we're going to get to a pink here eventually. Oh, these all can't go here. These got to go here. This can go here. Leonardo Blue Black, still never did anything with that. Georgia Swamp Ass, Sailor Swamp Ass, that goes with Shirakashi. That's for the video. That's why these are staying in here. KWZ, Kiwi, Rainbow in a Bottle, which is the blue. And I think there's a pink. Did I give the pink one away? There's a pink Kiwi. I want to say maybe it even has silver shimmer in it. Oh, no, it's in here. Mermaid Black. I need to do a whole Kiwi review. I have the 2 Pannonia inks. I don't want to put either of these in here. I want to do these in a different pen. And then, of course, it's the last ink in here. So this is Kiwi Fairy Dust. So what do you think about that? Oh, bunch of streaking. GHP 75, Little Dragon 20. So this is the one I was thinking. Or I can get out some of my other pinks. You know, I have a bunch. But, I mean... But this is M. Inky Love for M. Inky Love to decide. That is literally all the inks in here. So now I gotta... I like the Pannonia colors, but man, did they smudge. That is a little bit of annoyance, not gonna lie. Which is why I haven't been in a rush to get them in there. That could work. Do you want to look at other pinks? I can go grab some, like Cheshire Cat, Andronople, some of the stronger pinks, Akebi, however you say it. So up to you. It's your point. So you don't let me sway you. I'm just saying this is going to be reviewed at some point soon. And then I can go, if you want to see other pinks, I can go do that. Even if you love. I don't have that Andorilium. If you want to use a shimmer ink in that pen, yeah, I don't mind using a shimmer ink in this one. It should be pretty easy to clean. So, okay. You good? It's up to you, and I definitely don't mind. It'll actually, I mean, it's kind of perfect, right? Unknowingly. It'll actually go good with my blue Undyne and Original Plus. All right. Question for M. Inky Love. Do we just full send it with the pink converter? I mean, I have yellow, I have green, and purple. But do we just full send it? I mean, you have to at this point, right? I was going to do the green converter, but I mean, you just got to do this, right? I mean, it's your choice, but I don't think there's a choice, to be honest. Although I do have a green one with birds on it. Thought I had a second one, but maybe not. Okay. So this one, how should we fill this? Let me think about this. I know. It's a mandatory pink converter. Let's see. I think I'm going to do a syringe on this one just so I can make sure I get a bunch of good shimmer in there. So let me go get a syringe. Look at that. Unacceptable. You must fill through the nib. I did yesterday. I filled through the nib yesterday, but I feel like this could probably work. It's holding off pretty well. Again, I'm back in my... Regardless, I got to go get a paper towel. So actually, I'm going to go get a syringe. Be right back. Man, look at this. Even the syringe is pink. Even the syringe is pink. And I just cut myself. Where are my Band-Aids at? What is happening? Why is this happening to me? Where's Scathingly Brilliant Idea? Where are my Band-Aids? I thought they were in here. Oh, I know where they are. I think they're in here. Give me a second, chat. All right. Unfortunately, I have a reputation. Sorry, I'll stop showing you that. I have enough of a reputation that one of you had to buy me Band-Aids. Oh, first day of school. First day of school. No wonder you're up so early. I mean, you're always up early, but still. All right. At least we have stationary related Band-Aids. There we go. Much better. Thank you, scathingly brilliant idea, for knowing me well. I didn't even stab myself. I nicked it with my fingernail. I don't know what I was doing. Okay. What a stream. What a stream. All right. Now we got to shake this again. Murdoch, what's up? Happy Thursday. All right. Let's reshake. Someone that works from home the first day of sophomore year couldn't have come soon enough. I have one leaving tomorrow and one leaving next Friday. All right. Looks good. Very shimmery. Very shimmery. All right, we'll keep this out in case we need to dip it here, but just 1 second. You blame the eclipse for the first day of school. That's fair. Bailey, 14 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Bailey. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Put this out of my way so I don't get another Band-Aid. And let's test this out. All right, so this was Ink Redemption, Philippine Ink Redemption. Let's see if we can get this going. Let's see if we can get this going. What happened to the idea of getting rid of daylight savings? They always pretend like they're going to pass some bill. They never will. It'll never happen. All right, so this was M Inky Love's request. Really good request. This Band-Aid is affecting my handwriting. Is this called First Love or Pink Love? I always forget the name. I think it might be Pink Love. This nib is, God, it's been a long time since I used this nib. It's really good. Question mark? This is Kiwi. What's it called? Fairy Dust. does Sailor offer the stub nib in like the regular Pro Gear lineup? This flows super well. Pink Love. Oh, I got it right. Oh, maybe not. What are those bright ingots at the top of the page? That was something I tested. I'll show you that because that's in the review queue. All right, Minky Love nailed it. I think we did good. It's Pink Love. First Love is Sapphire Blue. Okay, so I was right for a change. Those were this sign pin. They just did the fluorescent set of the sign pin. So they have a brush tip. Sailor has the music nib like pretty frequently, but do they have a stub nib? So this is actually a stub nib, not their music nib. I'll show you the difference. So this is like their brush tip sign pin for fluorescent colors. So this one is unique. Do they make any fountain pen inks that go that hard? Who made those ones? Kala made neons. Kala. They made neon inks at one point. Let's see if this is gonna work. It's not gonna work. So this one. So I was right. It was 40, 40, 40. I don't know. Mike's math was pretty off. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. So on the side, it says S. So this is an S nib. I'll get out the microscope or something. But yeah, so this is a Sailor stub nib. Not music. But it's really hard to see because of the black. So it says M-S. Since when is there an S nib? This is old, so it's an old one. This is like 10 years old or so, maybe a little bit more. And I don't know that they've ever offered like a regular stub nib. MS is the music stub. Is this the music stub? Because I didn't think it had the maybe it's the music stub then. I didn't think the music stub had that kind of bottom to it. I thought it was a little bit wider. I thought the music stub had a different like underneath side or a different kind of taper or something. So is it just the music nib and not the stub? And I was wrong the whole time. I should just call it the music nib. Because I thought it had more of like a shovelly. And even though it only had one tine, it had like more of a shovelly shape. So today I learned music. Boom. Thank you. Thank you, Jack Toy and Mike. Where's the digital loop? It's under the desk. Their music nib is basically a stub. Yeah, I just thought it was shaped differently. But I could be wrong. Which I'm very good at. Very good at. But yeah, how good is this? That's a pretty good match. Nailed it. Nailed it. See if I got... I don't have a lot of... I just dipped this in the top of the bottle. The more I use it, the more sparkles are coming out. Here, you can start to see them. They're pretty subtle, though, which I like. What's the brand on that orange loop? We don't know. I've been asked this repeatedly, and I literally have no idea. There's no marking on it. Other than that, whatever that logo is. I mean, this is pretty much how it came, and the box was just like a generic white box. No clue. Works for me. It doesn't really work on camera, like to show y'all stuff though, as well. All right, we got that. So that means now that that's inked up, the Kiwi inks are going to go towards the top of the list. Let's get my list back out. No, I'm not tired of trying to peek through the little foldable loop. It's that I only have one good loop, and it's out in the shipping department. And the little foldable one I have here sucks. I just don't like it. Google Lens that bad boy. Like, I forget that's even like a thing. What is that? Is that this loop? There you go. That's it. $9 on Amazon. I think that's cheaper than I paid for it. I didn't pay much more, but definitely not. But it doesn't even have a brand. It's just some generic thing. Like so copper need. But I think it's just like generic. But that's a good find. I should save this link. I need to save that link. Dale Beebe wasn't in DC. Best bet is to order online. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another Belomo. I'm just gonna have to spend the money on one I really like. So, oh, there's Sarah's 10th anniversary post. She liked this picture because it was from 2017, so it was almost 10 years from when she started writing. So that was today's post. Super sweet post from Sarah. Go check this out. I'll like it. So yeah, that's today's post on Pen Addict. Super fun. Super fun. We haven't changed a bit in 10 years. All right. Let's go back to this. So we need in the review queue. Oh, the problem was Namiki Winter Vlad is I can't order the Belomos anymore, right? And I was gonna try to find something from Dale, some good one. All right, so we need KWE. I keep calling them KWZ Kiwi inks. So the Kiwi inks are pretty unique in that, well, I mean, pink with like silver shimmer, I don't guess it's like crazy unique. There's other ones out there. And I'll probably do all these together. So this is one of the black ones, one of the black inks with shimmer, Mermaid Black, which we want to compare to Shogun. So maybe these all deserve, I don't know if we'll do like a full post of that or not, like doing all four of these at once. The Rainbow in a Bottle has had like 2 versions already. I mean, these are both the same version, just on different paper. Of course, I didn't write down what paper. This is just kind of like a good writing ink. So shimmer. So I have 3 shimmers and 1 standard. And the other shimmer is the most famous one, which is Quetzalcoatl. It's actually really legit. So this kind of needs it. Like the more I look at this, the more these inks kind of need their own review, because this is kind of like a standalone ink. Yeah, I tried them both in Atlanta, and I preferred the old one. I don't know, the color was a little bit more maybe teal in the new one or something like that. I can't remember what it was. I thought you didn't favor shimmers. I love shimmer inks. I don't use them constantly. I mean, do I favor them over standard ink? Never. The old one was way too light. Then I wonder if that's the new one. So yeah, I love shimmer inks. I'm never gonna purposely choose a shimmer ink over a standard ink. But when I have some really cool shimmer inks, I like to use them like Shogun, right? So this probably deserves its own review. Just because it's the most unique, I think, out of the 3. even though all these I think are pretty cool. But I've yet to review the Kiwi, so we should probably do like Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, I always enjoy them when I use them. I don't use them every day, right? So we should probably, we'll see if I do these all as a group or these I need to do soon. And I still don't know how to say that word. It's just a super, super fun ink. So, okay, so we got these. Those need to be reviewed. The Pannonia inks. I have a lot of like ink pairs or sets to review. What's a non-fun ink? Pilot Black. Doesn't mean it's a bad ink. Easier than pen. So we have the Pannonia inks. Amarillo, Attila inks. And then we have the Ink Dependence inks. Like those should go together. Like these should go together. These should go together. That's why I'm thinking the Kiwis should go together. Although, Mike, do you have these? You keep these in stock, right? Because I like both of them, but I want to review them together. So those all need to be reviewed. You still have the blue, the taupe is sold out, maybe forever. Gotcha. So is it a problem if I review them? The blue is one of the better. If you're looking for a blue-black ink, that's one of the as a blue-black fan, that's one of the better ones I've used. Like the colors that you get from that one, I really enjoy that one. All right, I'm not even gonna put Blaze Orange down. That's just too long of a list at this point. What kind of ink is it, Brad, a fan of? Green, like emerald green, standard red. Those are the ones I'm not a fan of. Like Hummingbird, it's cool as hell. I literally would never use that ink. I would review it though, but that's not a color I like. Okay. So let me move the inks back, and then let me look into some of the other stuff. The both of the bivalve inks are like super good, and I'm not saying that just because Mike's here. The colors are amazing. Even just like the blue black is better than most blue blacks. Okay. So let's keep the review ones up top. You're back. What did I miss? If you know me at all, you know you didn't miss very much. All right, so these will go here, and then these can go on the bottom. All right, give me 1 second while I rotate what we're doing here. All right. So that is ink. Sorry, y'all have to hear my chair creak when I'm not talking. Okay. All right. Whew. Diamine Molten Basalt Blue Black is very good. I'm going to get that ink. That looked pretty cool. That did look pretty cool. Okay. So we got that. That. Oh, man. I already wrote down Kiwi inks twice. Rip. Well, we can mark something off the list. Do you ever write down something on the list twice just so you can mark it off and feel accomplished, even though it's a duplicate? But we'll take the second entry because I actually thought about it more. Seems right. So one of them done. Done. Even if you love. Just review it twice. Well, there are 4 inks, so. And I'm thinking Quetzalcoatl needs its own review, so it could be twice. Usually rewrite the whole page then. You know what? I'd be lying if to say I haven't done that. Oh, wait. Eight. Rip. 8 pens ink now. We just inked this one up. Okay. Let me go to the next round of things I need to be thinking about. Faux accomplishment. Hey, faux or not, you still got to use the word accomplishment, right? I think it's fair game. All right. What other stuff are we looking at here? I don't even know what some of this stuff is. Okay. We got that. We got a bunch of pencils to get to. Where's my Caillou? Man, this one I forgot about. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes we forget things. Do the buttons on the counter thing work? Yeah, I just moved it. I just moved it from 7 to 8. So yeah, keep track. Anyone have an analog project management system that works for their job? How about spreadsheets and a notebook? The green button. No. Yeah, the green buttons don't do it. No. I see what you're saying. No. They're just visual. There you go, Matcha. Literally spreadsheet notebook. So stupid. In the best way possible. All right, look. Confession. I forgot about our friend Air Steppy. I know. I got all hot and bothered about Air Steppy, and then I forgot to review him. This is what happens. This is why I have to audit the review queue, because things get buried. Air Steppy needs, at some point, we'll go back with the pink ink and highlight the ones that are at the get priority. Air Steppy's getting priority. Air Steppy. Ooh. Now that we have the shimmer out, I'm not going to make a shimmer ink. But you could use like yellow shimmer, not gold shimmer, like yellow shimmer. For the waffle. Okay. Air Steppy. Done. I have these platinums. These are down the list. These are not going to make the list right now, but eventually might circle back. Because I just reviewed a pro use not that long ago. Probably like this type of model. I think it had this grip. Not this grip. So these I'm going to hold off on. So Air Steppy is in the queue. The platinums are not in the queue for now. What time is it? We'll do a giveaway. After I go through this little batch here, we'll do a giveaway. So those are out. What's this? That's Meteorite. So I'm going to do Meteora. And when I do the Meteora review, did I put that down? Nope. So I need an updated Lamy Safari review to link to. So we're going to do Meteora. And I'm going to give away, the blog giveaway after that will be Meteorite. So we just synced that up on Tuesday. So that's going to go in the, I have a whole other giveaway bag over here. Mark's Edit Big Notebook. This paper's legit, chat. This paper's legit. So we're going to say Mark's Edit. All right. So that goes here. I need to start using this one. So we're going to leave this one out. This is the Caillou. I'm not going to write it down yet, but it will be sooner. I guess I should just write it down because I want to review this one. So I need to start using this one. So you know what? Take this out. And spoiler alert, any review of this pencil will include an image of Caillou. So I bought this at Stationery Fest from Hachimanjia. They had this brand there. I just seen them online. It's like a super fancy engineering pencil. It's very nice. Boo. That's exactly why do you think I'm going to do it, GHP? Because it's wrong. Which is why we do it. If it was appropriate to do, I wouldn't do it. If it's inappropriate, I'm going to do it. It's because Caillou's a punk bitch, right? And if you're going to buy this pencil, I'm going to make you think about it. All right, review. It's only for architects. I got to find how to buy that pencil. Have we figured out how to buy that pencil yet, Slumberland? I'm totally getting that one. I already forgot the name of it. So this is Caillou Plus. This review list is way too big, and I love it. All right, so this is going to remain here. Ooh, what lead do you think they use? All right, so we have our marker stuff. We have our brush sign pens from Pentel. We have our Ohuhus that they actually stop. I'm 100% buying that pencil. No cap. I'm like 1,000% buying that pencil. So the Ohuhu stuff, I do need to review just because I think they're worth reviewing. The markers are popular enough. They stopped yelling at me in the email. Not really. They're just, marketing. It's their PR people. Hey, you gonna do that review? Hey, what do you think? Hey, what do you think? Hey, what do you think? I was like, oh, they're really cool. I'll review them eventually. So, yeah. So we'll do a review of these. These are not at the top of the list, nor are these, but they're great. Never saw this Ohuhu. I've never seen. So I chose their fine liners because I don't use alcohol markers. So I wouldn't know how to review the alcohol markers, but fine liners are my jam. So I wanted to spend some time with them. So I'll eventually do this. Oh, I missed that question. Does anyone of JC the Nib Taylor is actively attending pen shows? Gotcha. It's on Brad's list. What's on my list? Cleaning at 823 is very frustrating. That's the only thing that keeps that being like a 10 out of 10 pen. I also have, I'm debating on this review. I don't need to review this, but I kind of want to review it. So Jacob sent me this. It's really nice. So that's I'm going to write this one down, but it is Sigma Micron is not alcohol based. No. Are they water resistant? They should be. Yes. The Ohuhus. It's such a good pen. I don't know that I have a ton to say about it, which is why I haven't reviewed it, but it's just good. Like, it's just good. I'm gonna write it down, but that's not a priority review. I'm actually keeping the box handy because I think I might review it, but I just haven't yet. This will be a review when I run out of time to do a review. Or I should just do a short one, a short review. This could be like a short review. Good as in Bit Crystal good or good as in Sailor Pro Gear Mini? I'd say more the latter than the former. Hot take, the pure malt is better than the Zinto Signature. Man, that's a good take. I'm trying to decide where I would fall. I think they're close. They're closer than you think. I think I prefer the cap because the cap is pretty unique in this space where a lot of these types of pins are already retractable. That's a good take. I think I would still pick the Signature, but they're pretty close. And I think it's just the cap. So this is a great pin. They're both around the same price, right? The Pure Malt looks like a kit pin. That's fair. I mean, obviously once you look at it, it doesn't, but like from a distance I can see that. The 823 is a daily writer. It is not a daily cleaner. So form over function, neither of these are bad in either category. Both have great form and great function. This may sound weird, but it's the first time I've seen you in all black. Yeah, I don't have it because I usually don't wear just a t-shirt, but sometimes I do. I have no idea these Evos existed. Yeah. The last ones he put, the stripey ones are tempting me. Stripey ones are tempting me. All right. So, okay, that's this crew. So let's put this back. So I keep this out on the desk because I do enjoy using it. All right, so let's clean this before we go through the next batch. Let's do a giveaway. This are separate from these. So I'm just trying to get my stuff organized a little bit here. So that stuff is out for now. It may come later. This stuff is in for now. Okay. Stacks on stacks. Okay, let's do a giveaway. And we're using all this stuff. So keep this here. All right. Let's see what we can do for giveaway. Let's do an ink. I gotta start unloading the inks. So we're gonna start doing, we'll try to do at least one ink giveaway a day. This feels kind of mean, but I'm serious about it. So only at least we'll do a couple things. Look, I promise this is not a joke. You ready? This is not a joke. Kaweco Royal Blue is legitimately great. This is the bottle. I already have so many cartridges and another bottle. This is the bottle that came with the piston filling sport. So I just thought I'd give it away. I used it once. It's better than Amairo. I do not like Amairo. Got laid off 2 weeks ago. That's crap. So this ink is fantastic. And then I have the Arctic notebook. Probably not that fountain pen friendly, but hey, we need to unload in here. Fun notebook. Maybe use regular pens. Maybe use regular pens. So, all right. Fun giveaway. All right, let's go. This ink is legitimately great. We need a laid off and watching Pen Addict Streams Clubs. Don't make me get an emote stretch. I need y'all to get jobs sooner than that. Maybe you've retired now. I mean, you were there 36 years. That's crazy. That still sucks, though. All right, so Kaweco. Royal Blue. In 3 months, you're unemployed? Golly. I hate this timeline. All right, exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. You must email me shipping address. If you do win, you must also put up with me. So I'll show you a sample of this ink because I did the review with it and was blown away. But I already have it. Let's see if we can find this. Oh, this just reminds me. There's not a really good up close picture. There's some handwriting picture. This reminds me, I need to work on Sarah's book. Seeing that Sarah wrote nice things about me, this is probably the last time I was copying the book. We should do more of that. So that's kind of hard to see though. There's no real swatch of it, but it's a nice. It's not too dark. It looks a little dark in that picture, but it's not that dark. So it's this actual ink bottle. Mountain of Ink has sample. Yeah, look at that. That's just a good rich color. It's a good rich blue, like it. Trying to get in the IT industry, which I assume will get eaten up by AI. I mean, there's probably I don't know this, but I imagine there's at least some opportunity on like the hardware networking type of side. I don't know. But yeah, I get that because like my son's thinking about that too, right? Like software engineering, coding, like type of thing seems to be gobbled up. So yeah. Mostly in Linux. See, I was a Unix guy, right? So when you work on systems that that companies can't get out of, they still try to get by with as few people and as little hardware as possible. But someone still needs to maintain that stuff. Yeah, COBOL. Yeah, I sat next to the COBOL engineers. We had four. We had 4 COBOL engineers on the staff when I worked there, which is insane, right? But like that's just few and far between, right? That's so specialized. Someone worked at a bank? No, but it was with finances. So when I worked for Ricoh, the copier company, right? They lease all the accounts were leased, right? So it's basically a big finance operation. So yes, I mean we had to do like physical printer stuff. About to pivot and go work at the school as a parapro. Yeah. Yeah, so many people are affected right now. It's like I feel for you. Like I don't know. The problem is like there's no answers, right? There's no paths. Everything is like up in the air, no doubt. Yeah, like corporate type of printers. Not even like the Ricoh type printers. I'm talking about like attached to mainframe type printers that we used to have to deal with, which are so finicky. Tempted to walk down to the local auto mechanic and after they're hiring. Yeah, that's like no joke. The answer is to mulch the rich. Does that make the money come out? if you mulch them, do you end up with a stack of cash? That'd be cool. Seem to be diversifying into stationary retail, but I have a lot to think about. I mean, it's decent diversification. Guillotines. All right, where are we at here? All right, y'all got a couple minutes left. So, bottle of Kaweco Royal Blue, which is great, and the Arctique. This is the sugarcane paper. I've tested it. It's this one. I wonder if this even has my writing here. I forget which one. Oh, I did. So this one has some writing in it. It was pretty good. Like it's a darker paper, right? There was some testing in here. I think Tom Otto might have done this handwriting. And then this is my handwriting. But it's actually good for fountain pens. It's not amazing, right? Your colors are going to be flatter. You're not going to see as much shading. Like Nighttime Soda's a very shady and sheeny blue, and it's pretty flat right on this page. So this one this is a special edition. So this is a previously used giveaway. I like the little specks in the paper. I would prefer like a craft style paper more than almost like a very, very creamy colored paper. Like Life is almost too much. The standard Life is almost too yellow for me. I would rather have like this brown. If you lick it, is it sweet? I'm going to go with no. I've already done stuff to this notebook that you're going to get. I'm not going to do that kind of stuff to it. But I appreciate the tip. I mean, I grew up in Louisiana. I ate sugarcane growing up. It's not great. Anyone who says they like sugarcane is a liar. Like raw sugarcane, like from the field. It's good for about 5 seconds. And then it just tastes like string. All right. 30 more seconds for the Kaweco ink. You remember liking it? It's not horrible. It's not the worst thing you've ever ate, but you're not going to like continue. Yeah, but sugarcane in a drink is different. Like I'm talking about literally chopping it down and then chewing on it. You don't eat, yeah, you don't swallow it. It's like dense celery, exactly. But all the extracts and things you can make from it, I'm all in. But as a treat, right from the stalk, I'm good. I was never that guy. All right, giveaway's closed. Who knew what I was eating when I was a kid became the paper that I used when I was older? Who knew? All right, let's pick a winner. Bam! Blogwalda. Blogwalda sending some sugarcane products to Europe. This might be illegal. You might get customs for this. Congrats, Blogwalda. Although we are sneaking some German ink in there with sugarcane. You're very welcome. It's been a while, probably. All right, you got to pick an old man. All right. You got to pick an old man. We got Earl, Wilbur, and Hank. Who's coming to Europe? Who's making the trip? It's been so long. I just ordered it from Fontaplumo last time. That's hilarious, actually. That was in the peak of like tariff shenanigans. Wilbur. All right, Wilbur it is. Yeah, there was a time where that was stuff was. Oof. It was cheaper for me to order it and ship it than ship it from here, which is crazy. I always crack up a little when you say, "Okay, you got to pick an old man." I do too. It has not gotten 1% old. I mean, these are old men, but the concept is not even remotely old. I love it. They're hilarious. They make me laugh. All right, so we got that together. Probably shipping out this weekend. I think is the next shipping. The next scheduled shipping. You missed the dinos. Dinos were great. Birds are next, and then we'll reboot, which we're probably covered for the year, I'd imagine, or more. Dinos were fun. All right. Let me ignore y'all for a second and see why my phone is blowing up. All right. There we go. And mute chat. Okay. You missed breakfast. Breakfast was good. Questionable sushi. I'm very much for going back to that. Corgi butts. We've had no losers in this game. We've had no losers. Okay. Back to the queue. It is way too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 3 months of reviews, which I should do 2 reviews a week. But I only do 1-ish. Okay. Okay, so that's back to this. Not that. This. That's my Meteora box that I inked up the other day. So we need to keep that till the review. Let's look at these again because I already had them out. I think I ordered these from Dromgoals just because they were like random. I don't know what the heck they are. Delegate the reviews. This doesn't even count the delegated reviews. We're not even counting that. I have a stack to send to Sarah when she's done moving. I think I got these from Dromgoals, right? This could be good with the pencil. We might do this together. That could be fun. We'll see. Now I'm actually curious about the lead in this. See if I want to send it out. So this was just, I was ordering something. And these are from Luddite, who make, I guess I know them from Mechanical Pencils, right? Don't they make Mechanical Pencils? Luddite brand. They made these weird notebooks that are called Spreadsheet. And it's like literally, it's kind of literally a spreadsheet. And then Section Notebook, which is this one. Okay, so this is just a grid notebook. So this is just like a big grid notebook. It's got a big doink on it. So, we'll probably review one of these. Send you some stuff. You'll write a couple reviews. I guess you got time. I might actually take you up on that. We'll see if these are like fountain pen friendly. Like, I'm not. These would be part of a review, maybe not a specific review. That's why I was thinking like maybe you do the pencil. You just had a coworker ruin your Luddite pencil. Rip. Do the spreadsheet notebooks automatically recalculate? So you have to write the formulas in Friction, like Pilot Friction, then erase it. So it's in the background now, and then you put the numbers in, and then it calculates it. So you have to use a Friction for that. Okay. Pro tip. That was a good one. Wearing Old Ink Encyclopedia, I'll probably do that. Like, this is good. Oh, there's Quetzalcoatl. So I'll probably, oh, Mermaid Black. I forgot what I did in here. I need to be putting all my inks in here. Stupid. Here's where the Pannonia ones rub off. They're cool, but they're dusty. You realize someone's going to complain that it doesn't work? No, Namiki Winter Vlad. Rocketbook's going to sell them. Mont Blanc Petrol. You thought you were being serious? Just wait till Rocketbook gets their hands on this idea. This is what I was looking for the other day. The Roxas. This is the ink we gave away yesterday. I should fill this up. Oh, there's buy about. I forgot I did all this. All right. So this one I'm gonna set to the side, and we'll give those away. But I am gonna use one. I need to test them at least to see if they're fountain pen friendly. I think that would be worthwhile. But we're gonna add. So these are Luddite spreadsheet notebooks. Okay, but that's more of like an accessory. Oh, and then Wearing Old Ink Encyclopedia. And then these I need to do because I need to give them away, or at least one of them away. Just the Superior Labor pouches. These are actually kind of hard to review because there's not a ton to say. But I just like their pouch style. I like the fabric and then the dipped style. I have my big engineering bag that I use is like this. So I wanted to just get a couple of pouches to use and give away. So I need to review them, but that's kind of I need to figure out how to do that. Maybe a lot of these reviews can be combined together. But I really love these pouches. Okay, so that's this. Let's see. That goes in this stack. This goes in this stack. All right, a few more paper things. Well, one more paper thing. Oh, I just found another ink. I've already reviewed that one, Blue Castle. That was buried in there. that was a fun ink. That was in my my Kino pen. Kino stationery. Still is in my Kino stationery pen. All right. And then other stuff that matriculates to the bottom, or the small stuff. What about Rickshaw Brasstown? Are you reviewing it? And I might eventually review it. Yeah, maybe. It would probably be good to just like break it down and have a link to it and talk about it. The smaller Robiki notes are just super good. And then the little campus. I'm not going to review these though, but maybe these just go into the giveaways. Was I going to put this in something? I feel like I was going to put this in something. Yeah, I'm going to, yeah, Marsh Mouse on the pouches. Yeah, I will definitely do that. I'm just thinking, I was like, was I going to do something with these? It's almost like I remember ordering these on purpose. I do want to review this. And this actually got too far down down the bin. So this is this pin case that I really I like this a lot. This probably needs to go towards the top of the list. Just these little compact pin case. I like the materials and style of this one, so but that's maybe that could be in the same review as like the other pouches. Just do some like storage reviews. Or I should just do shorter reviews. I have like some of my reviews aren't that long to begin with. I should just do more frequent short reviews. I don't know. It depends. Like I need to use it first though, right? So that needs to go like towards the top of the list. I like the fabrics and I like the style. The box is gigantic. I think they use it for other product. They have bigger versions of those same cases. So let's do this. And then we need to keep this. This needs to be one of the top of the list ones. Month-long Narval clips. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like to use the stuff for sure. Do you know the nib rubs on the latch mechanism on the E-clips on the latch mechanism? I'm not sure what you mean. The nib rubs. Oh, the Eclipse, is that the retractable one? Okay. I can't remember if I knew that or not. I don't think I noticed that particularly because I used mine for a while. I was thinking it was a different pen, but yes, the Eclipse now. I'll have to look. I don't recall that being an issue because I would notice the ink. Well, one, I would feel it, and two, the ink would be streaking, and I don't remember having that issue. The new Doan paper. I do need to review this because he did change the paper on it, so I'll review this eventually. This could be a good mechanical pencil one too. So let's do that. Doan paper idea book. I love this notebook. This was back in my IT job. This is the notebook I lived in. These and the pads. Okay. All right. So that's mostly it. And then there's this. This will be the last thing. We can probably find some giveaway stuff from this last bit. So I keep this Lanier pouch in here because this is where small things go to die. Except this is no small thing. This is an Epic pen. That doesn't go there. This is where I have a lot of the smaller stuff that needs to be reviewed. So it doesn't fall to the bottom of the bin, but it just falls to the bottom of the bag. Like I said, I was going to redo, like the Lamy Safari. I need to redo. I bought these to redo my multi-pen reviews, right? Because it's been so long since I've used the Style Fit and the Hi-Tech C. So like these need to go on the list. Multi-pen review. Okay, so these need to stay out. I have some of my other mechanical pencils are in here that need to be reviewed. I don't know that I need to review this. This is the one. This is just like when I placed the JetPens order. What pouch is that? It's a Notco Lanier pouch. Maybe one day that'll be back too. This is the one where they marketed it as dumping like the entire lead container into the barrel. It's kind of stupid. No one needs that. Yeah, holds 40 pieces of lead. So that should probably maybe we should like put these in the giveaways. The Pilot, the Pentel Calme, underrated pen. I like this one. But I'm not going to review it. So this is this a 2-in-1? Yes. Yeah, so this is a 2 black red ballpoint 0.5 mechanical pencil. This is actually very, very good. but that'll be given away. These will be for review. I need to review this, one of these. Faber-Castell did some pretty interesting colors of their like entry-level pens, and I thought this one was like pretty cool. I think this looks great. I want to review this. I'm gonna go ahead and take this sticker off though. Bruh. Why would you ruin perfection like this? You're already in a box. But they have this, it's like a rubberized exterior. And these are just good pens, right? Slightly you can see like the triangle, slight rounded triangle. And they did like a handful of colors of these. I think they're just super good. So actually this needs to be reviewed. Man, are we going to get to a second page here, chat? Zucchini, that's exactly right. The Calme is excellent. The Jetstream also exists, right? So this is FC. This one actually needs to go probably high up on the list. Yeah, they have a few different colors too. Do they? It's like I don't think I'm gonna use a cartridge in here because like this pen, like I love my basic blue and black cartridges, but I just feel like this is screaming for like legit color, right? So I'll get a converter and do that. What size nib? Medium. I think these probably only come in medium. Oh, and they do have it. They do have it. Okay, I'm doing a review here as we're talking. So since it is the rounded triangle shape, they do have it locked in so you can't like off kilter the post the capping of it. So you do have to line it up a little bit, which is good. Yeah, that's just a good proper pen. Rouleau triangle. Literally never heard that word in my life, but if you say it, I'm gonna take it as fact. It's absolutely a rouleau triangle. 100%. That's what I meant to say in the beginning. So this is the Faber-Castell rouleau triangle fountain pen. I have a Fisher space pen that they sent me. I'm supposed to review, and I probably should because I haven't reviewed the full size one. And it's kind of nice. This was an expensive one, right? Ooh. That is very clanky. This is a popular pen, though. Theoretically, I should review it. It's on the maybe list. Maybe. They sent it to me. I don't know. Okay, this is just one of my favorite pens of all time. I was just playing with. What I was doing, I got this out to find a refill for this. See if I can find a different refill because this is one of the greatest pens of all times that's no longer made, and this is its refill, chat. This is so unfortunate. This is so unfortunate. There are no words. So I actually had this out to investigate. I am not reviewing this. This is a Barney pen, I think. Or is this someone else? No, this is a Barney pen. Pilot ILM ILY. The mech pencil of that Pro is great. It is. This is just a wide barrel gel pen giveaway. Friction multi pen. I don't know that I'm going to do this as part of the multi pen update that I need to do. Giveaway. This just needs to go in my storage. So I bought a couple of the limited colors of the Pentel Sharp, the P series, because it's my favorite. This is like a teal and purple. I think I have a gray one in here somewhere that can go over here. All right, this one I'll never review, but I got it because for reference. So this is the Kuratoga Advance. This is the mechanism I don't really care for. It's not my feel. But I also got it because it's a 0.7. So I think I'm just going to pull this out of here and store it, but it's like a reference point for when I need to talk about the Advance or a 0.7, but I'm never going to really use this one just because I prefer the stock Kuratoga over the Advance mechanism. Like this is one feature too far for me. It's just not for me. All right. Another multi. So this is the 1P multi. I probably won't review this. Do they? We'll probably just give this away. I just don't see me ever getting around to reviewing this one. I like this so much better. I like the standard 1P so much better. And I'm about to have a 1P Zento. You like the Delgard better than Vance? See, like that category is not for me. The auto advancing ones are not for me. Hot take, Kuratoga is overhyped. Rotating is not needed and is a gimmick. I will disagree with that hot take. I don't think it's overrated at all. You may not need it though. I don't think it's overrated. I think it's great. Yeah, giveaway. Here's the other one that I just need to pop into the storage. So this is gray and red. This one not this one. I have a shorty that I need to review. I just bought this because of the color. I think the color's cool. These refills are not the best. They're average, but I like average ballpoint refills. But that one's not going to be reviewed. We should give that should be in the giveaway queue because I have another one that I am going to review. I'm going to review the short one. Isn't that cute? I like all the writing on here. It's kind of dumb, but I think it looks cool. It's very vintagey looking. So I'll give this one away. We'll do a giveaway from this stash here in a minute. I like the tiny one. It's just long enough to get in there to where I can use it. It's close. Yeah, this is Jimothy the ballpoint. So we'll probably just hold on to that review in the queue. All right, this has to go in with the review pens. This is my least favorite. It just original, like just from the jump, because I don't like the faceted grip section on this. It's fine, but my preference is not there. But this will go in with the review of the other mechanical pencils that I have on here. Right? Right. Yes. So I'm going to like this one a lot better. Like if you're paying this much for a pencil, I would prefer, my preference is the rounded grip section as opposed to that one. But this needs to go here. What else is in here? That's about it. I just need to take these out. I'm probably not going to review these. So they did the Eco Micron. I just wanted the green barrel. I was definitely not eco-friendly just buying like a whole pack. Like these are not eco-friendly, but they are. This I'm just going to stash. Like I don't find the need to review those separately. Oh, here's the other one. This goes all on that same white Japanese or Asian mechanical pencil. This is Sunstar. It's just kind of cylindrical. All these go together. Right, I really like the white barrel pencils. So this is just refills. Do I have anything? The Platinum Preppy new one. It's just the barrel. That can be in the giveaway. Couple of Zentos. The fancy $10 Zento. We can give that away. Basic Zento. I'll keep the basic one. The white gel pens I just keep handy to have. The this is the Juice Plus. This is better than the regular Juice. I don't know that I'm gonna review it. Let me set that down here. Let me see what else we got here. That's the Muji Platinum Preppy. Here, this is it. This is the last few things. Just get this out of the way. Oh, zoom. That was an embargo pin. Okay, so this can all go in the giveaways. So then we have, these are the reviews. So this is what's left. I know y'all want me to review this, chat. You want me to review the Flow-Toons. They're exceedingly mid. What do you think of this showdown? Pilot S20 versus Kuratoga Wood. That's a great showdown, and I think it's the S20 pretty clearly, and I love the Kuratoga Wood. I think the S20 is like a top 1, 2, 3 mechanical pencil of all time. That's how much you know how much I enjoy the Kuratoga Wood. I think the S20 is better. Like, I would never choose the Kuratoga Wood over the S20 if I only had one to use. Flow-Toon, so good. Yes, review them. Sometimes I wonder why I turn on stream chat. I did leave the S20. It was a mistake. I admit my mistake, Slumberland Studio. I do like that these are needlepoint. So, all right, I'll put them on the list. They've been sitting here forever. They've been sitting here forever. Fine. I'll add them to the list. Rotring 600's the GOAT. It's in that top 3. Probably still number 1. S20 is right there. And then Spoke Model 4. I can't get enough of you. Especially you, Tiber Swimmer. All right, Flow-Toon, fine. You make the list. We're almost done, then we're going to do another giveaway. All right, fine. Flow-Toon's on the list, so that can go over here. This is so speaking of S20, speaking of S20, this is an S3. This is like, I think, the most entry-level one that they do. So I probably not going to review that giveaway. This is what the one I wanted to go back to. The Pilot Juice Plus is superior to the Juice in writing performance. Yeah, the S3 seems good. Like, seems like a solid pencil. I don't know that I'm necessarily interested in reviewing it, other than I'm glad I have it so I can say that, like, the way they did the tip, that I think the design was to have just a little bit more comfortable tip. And it worked. Like, I prefer the Juice Plus over the regular Juice. Just the Juice Plus come in 03. I don't know. This is a 0.4, but I don't know. I haven't looked into them that much. They only came out a few months ago or earlier this year, and I haven't really looked at like the whole lineup. I don't love this barrel. Well, okay, I like the barrel itself, the grip and the barrel. I don't like the clip or the knock. I'm not a super fan of the clip or the knock. But the writing performance is better. I will say that. This is the Muji Platinum, which I just find hilarious. Like, they changed the shape of it just enough, like mostly in the clip and then in the taper on the cap, but then they still use the platinum barrel, which is just I just find that to be hilarious. I don't know why. Like, just use the Perpanep and just make it white and make it Muji. I wonder. I just had a thought. What size is that? That's 03. So we'll add that to the giveaway stash. So I don't have a complaint with the Komodo, but I would like a finer nib. I could probably swap this 03 with my 02 Preppy, and I would be happier. I was thinking about giving this away, but I actually might make this nib swap. The tipping on the fines get a little bit round for me. It's universal with platinums. They're a little bit round. They still write fine. You didn't know you could swap? I think you can. Are they glued in? I haven't tried. You might be right. I don't know. I was just assuming I could. So yeah, maybe we'll find out together. But yeah, I was hoping I could swap. We'll mess ar we'll mess around with it. It looks like it can pull it straight out. Maybe I can just pull it from the feet. It took the whole feet. Yeah, you can pull it off because it's just clamped. So sorry. It's just clamped on. So this clamp's not gonna have glue behind it. I could just swap the whole section. Yeah, true. So okay, but it's funny. I just assumed I could do it, Bailey. I've never done it until you said that. I was like, maybe it is. Okay, so we'll keep that. All right, let's do a giveaway of some of this kit right here. This one stays. Let me clean up a little bit first because my desk is a mess. All right, where'd my pouch go? So that's gonna go in the giveaways. These are gonna go back in here. That closet. This can go in here. All of these go in here. Are y'all enjoying the commentary? I hope so. This can go here. That can go here. Have you seen my double-sided light? Have you seen my Dark Maul lightsaber pen? That goes in here. Go. Okay, got it. Yeah, that goes there. Why do I have a blue crown by my name? That's a Twitch Prime sub, which is great. You should always use your Twitch Primes on someone. All right, let's figure out what we're giving away. And then I'll clean up while we're doing this. So what would be a good kit? So let's see. What's a good kit? I think multi-pen and pencil, because this is just a pen. Multi-pen, pencil. Marker. Okay, let's do these three. Okay. We're distracting you. Sorry, Bailey. Order me a cake while you're at it. What's our favorite cakes, chat? Like we're talking like simple cakes. Like if you get like a birthday cake from like a bakery, you know, not something, you know, from the like, fancy restaurant thing. Like are we just getting like yellow cake with chocolate icing, white cake with white icing, like the simple stuff? Strawberry with white icing. What are we getting? I'm pretty much a yellow cake with chocolate icing guy. That's why I ask. No cake pie, true. Angel food, red velvet. I say red velvet's pretty common. Chocolate on chocolate. Yeah, I'm with you, Stationary Seeker. Yellow cake, chocolate, like from the basic stuff. Dairy Queen ice cream cake is a level up, I think. Yellow cake, vanilla icing. I'm not a big frosting guy either. It really depends on the frosting. Yeah, I'm just not a huge frosting person. Yeah, my daughter doesn't do cake. We do a cookie. We'll do like a cake cookie. Yellow cake, vanilla, yellow cake. A lot of yellow cake vanillas, which is interesting to me. Publix white cake. Publix white cake is pretty good. Buttercream frosting. Yeah, buttercream frosting is fine. Like traditional, like basic, like sugar frosting is rough. It's rough. All right. Good talk. Let me do this giveaway. All right. So we're gonna go with the blues here. The blues. Princess cake isn't a flavor though, or is it? Could be a flavor. Boom! Exclamation point waffle! Exclamation point waffle! Oh, I did. Oh, yeah. Hang on, I'll come back to that. Penguins. I just saw that as I started waffling. Exclamation point waffle! Exclamation point waffle! Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to be in the United States to ship or why. You must be present to win. You must email your shipping address. So yesterday, Twitch came out that they were doing AI training on your videos and you could opt out. So we did that on stream yesterday. And thank you, April, for mentioning that. So we did do the opting out yesterday. Good to know. All right. Let me, while y'all are waffling, so what we have here, I didn't even go over it. We have a Uniball 1P multi-pin. So it's got blue, black, and red, and it's a stage to stage multi, right? So black is your center. You can go to blue to red, but you can't go around. Then you go back and blue on the other side. So yeah, very cool little pin. Then we have the Pilot. God, this feels good. So this is the Pilot S3. It's basically it's what they kind of do when they have a good shape. And Rotring does this too with like the 500 and the 300, is they will bring the cost down by using just like a full plastic barrel. Then they'll just keep upgrading like this style and shape. So this is a 0.4 millimeter. I didn't realize this. 0.4 millimeter. That's a super strange lead size. I hope there's a lot of lead in here. And it is extremely pretty. It is extremely pretty. That's cool. I didn't even notice that. I should keep it, but I'm not. And then we have a Barney pen. So this is from the Pilot ILM ILY series. And what this is a 0.8 millimeter gel with like this kind of dusty blue gel ink color. So in this series, they just make weird stuff. A lot of times it's colors, and this one is one of those. This one's called Nature Palette. So this is just a fun little random stuff I picked up along the way that I haven't used type of stuff. Like when I'm making a jet pens order, this is the kind of stuff that ends in my cart. So one person's going to win all those. And then I'm going to put the rest of it in the ice box. For future giveaways. Running out of room. Ooh. What did I run over? Okay, nothing. All right, so y'all keep entering. I'm gonna clean up so I can actually exit the desk when we're done. Playing a little Tetris over here, IRL Tetris. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the ice box too, because I don't know why I got these. I thought there was a reason, but maybe not. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Much better shape now. I would join the waffle, but I have all three of those pins. Well, you have good taste. You have good taste. They're all good pins. All right, so we got that. Okay, I think we did it. I think we're in good shape. That 1P multi is interesting. Yeah, it just never clicked with me to like get it in the rotation, but I think it's pretty cool. For when I will draw it with it every day. Nice. I'm just looking around. All right, okay. So I need to start using this. Oh, let's do one more thing. While this is going, I've got like 2 more dents. You think probably discontinued the S3? Really? I didn't get it very long ago. I don't think it's that old. How's the traveling Decimo project going? I have an email. It's done at its current location. I have an email into a new person, and I haven't heard back from them. So I probably need to reach out to someone else. But I like to give them a couple days. I think I should have got that versus my Zento Flow multi. I haven't tried that either. All right, so so I'm gonna highlight these, but they're all gonna be highlighted, right? Like the things I put at the top are for sure the ones that need to be on here. That one. That one. Actually, maybe not. Oh, I did it again. I duplicated again. The Kyoku Haku case is on here twice. That surprises me because that was at the bottom of the bin. I must have just thought of it in my head. So that one can come off. So we'll do that one soon. That one. That one. That one. Okay. So we got some priority there. Kind of want the classic color graph gears, but I think what I really want is that box. Like the kit that they come in with, like all four. Is that what you mean? What's up, Apple Tater? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Pen, ink, pencil, pen, pouch. Okay. Where is the poly pen? That one needs to stay out. We'll put some fun ink in that one. We'll get one of the fun inks. Yeah, it's got the 80s looking box. That's a cool set. All right, y'all have 30 seconds left on this giveaway. So we'll put something fun in here to review this one because it's pretty wild instead of the stock ink. That's got to be inked up soon. All right, I feel accomplished. It took all week to get there, but I feel accomplished. All right, let's close this down. All right, let's pick a winner. Bam. Reaching Wall. Reaching Wall, you win. You win the pen, pencil, ink, inky combo here. Reaching Wall. Which means you got to pick an old man. And it's not me. If you say me, if you say you pick me, you lose. And I pick another one. No, Reaching Wall's won before. For sure. If I ever say you pick an old man and you choose me, picking a new winner. Whoa, I just hit my hat. That was an old man thing to do. It doesn't mean it's not true. It just means you can't say it. You didn't win, so you didn't win, so I can't redo it. Oh my God, Chad Z's, lol. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Joke will never get old though. Can we get one of the selfie stickers? If you remind me, I think the Polaroids. Where's Reaching Wall? I know you know what to do. Brad, you're here. You're here. Okay. You're here. Sorry. All right. You got to pick an old man. You got to pick an old man. Earl, Wilbur, or Hank. True. Battery's low. Well, you only have to do one more thing to wrap this up. The center one, Wilbur. Wilbur's pretty popular. All right, Reaching Wall. Email me, hello@penrag.com. I'll get this up this weekend. Congratulations. Got it. Wilbur is the current leader in the clubhouse. Yeah, for sure. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, let's do this. Oh, sorry, we can tape him up. Let's tape him up here. See how this works. All right, nice. And I've been trying to remember all of the winners. I've been trying to remember to put some more stickers in my extra sticker pouch that all the stuff y'all sent me over the past while. I'm finally trying to remember to put them in there, like stuff from Olive Octopus, Julia. A lot of y'all have sent me a lot of stickers to their stash there. So been trying to do better. They literally sit right next to where I'm working, but then I sometimes just forget to put them in there. We did it. We did it. Another week down on the stream anyway. Anything else we need to handle before I wrap up? Chat, anything else we need to work on? I think we're good. Covered a lot of ground this week. I got done finally the thing I needed to do. Feel better about the queue. I think we're good. We'll go hang out with Mike, see what Mike's doing. He is streaming. Thirsty Thursday. True. Hey, have a good first day of school, Tess, with the kiddos. Always a thrill. Always a thrill. Always a good one, Eric. I added more stuff to my emote list that one day I will send to you. I think that's it. Love you guys. We'll be back next week. Lots of pretty normal weeks coming up for a while, so not really going anywhere, so lots of streaming to do. So maybe I'll get back to writing that book. That would be a good thing to do with all these pens I have inked up. All right, y'all be good. Go say hi to Mike. Bye.